Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson again, and we are going to continue our studies. We are reviewing for the Grade 8 New York State Mathematics exam. We're taking examples from the 2018 exam. So remember, if you need help with your homework, there's Dial a Teacher Homework Helpline. That's 212-777-3380 from Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. They will help you in any subject that you need help with. Please watch our videos on YouTube. My channel name is Dan Robinson. We have a new release coming out, Math Prep 19. It's a good movie so far. You can see a preview of it. I believe it's out. So subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get the alert and know when our latest releases are going to be done. Don't forget to tweet us at drobmath1, and we'll be glad to hear your comments and give us a like on YouTube. Please don't forget to watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Optimum Cablevision Channel 15. Okay, let's get going here. We have our first question. Which set of angle measure could be the interior angles of a triangle? So let me get a triangle. And let me just get one that's like this one. Here's a good looking triangle. Okay. Now, a triangle has three sides, which means it has three angles. So that's the first thing you have to know. So since it has three angles, hopefully your teacher mentioned to you the sum of the angles theorem about a triangle. All the angles in a triangle have to add up to the magic number. That magic number is 180 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180. So all it is really to do in this question is add them up and see which adds up to 180. Well, I'm going to get rid of choice number 1 and 2 because those are more than 180 degrees. That's 270, that's 360, so those are gone. So it's either choice C or D. So let's add them up. 40 plus 60 is 100, that's 150, so that equals 150, and they're 30 degrees shy, so the answer has got to be D. 15 plus 30 is 45, and 45 plus 135, that equals 180, and that's the one we're looking at. And this happens to be an obtuse triangle because you have one angle that is obtuse. It's an obtuse triangle that they're talking about. So the correct choice is choice D. So that was a good question. Let's try another one. Okay, a little long, but Charles needs to fill a large fish tank with water using a hose. He has two hoses from which to choose. Okay, so he has two hoses, all right? Water flows through each hose at a constant rate. And that's important to know. Let me get a pen and underline that. Constant rate. The graph below shows the amount of water in gallons that flows from hose A. So we have a hose A they're talking about based on the minutes used. So here's the graph they're talking about. So the total of 110 gallons of water can flow through hose B in 10 minutes. Which hose has a faster flow rate in gallons per minute, and what is that rate? Okay, well, let me talk about hose B for a second. So, hose B. So, they said it was 110 gallons in 10 minutes. So gallons per minute, that's a rate. So I'm just going to divide 110 by 10. All I got to do is just cancel out the zero there. That'll give me 11 gallons per minute in 1 minute. So I just figured out the rate or the unit rate or the constant rate of change for 1 minute. So that's 11 gallons in 1 minute. Well, let's go over here to hose A. Hose A has a different system going on here. It has a graph, so we have to find our constant rate of change here. So in 1 minute, it would go, well, it's looks like between 4 and 8, so I would say about 6, but let me get a point. Here's a point. So here's a point right here, and that's 12, which is the Y value, gallons, and 2 minutes. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And I can even get to this point up here just to check it. And they're counting by, what are they counting by? Fours. So this would be 24. So let me get up there. This would be 24 gallons. And they're counting by ones down here, so that would be 4. So I'll check that one. 24 over 6. Oh, I'm sorry, over 4 equals 6 also. So 6 gallons for 1 minute that reduces down to. So they both reduce down to 6, which is 6 gallons per 1 minute. So let's click some of these boxes here. So 6 gallons for 1 minute in hose A. I reduced both fractions, 12 over 2 and 24 over 4, 6 gallons for 1 minute in hose A. And hose B was reduced down to 11 gallons in 1 minute. So they want to know which one is faster. Okay, well, which is faster? That would be 11 gallons going for 1 minute, every 1 minute, because it's more gallons in filling up the water tank and than the 6 gallons. So I'm going to vote for hose B at 11 gallons per minute. So if you got that, good question. So watch it from the beginning. If you're not understanding what's going on, if you do understand, great. But if you're not sure, write down your questions. You can bring them in to me, and I'll be glad to talk to you about them in class. So let's see what else we got. Okay, what is the volume in terms of pi? Okay, so what's nice is we don't have to do all that extra multiplication, so we can leave in terms of pi, and they're talking about volume of a cylindrical, that cylinder, container. And they give you the radius of 3.25 centimeters. They give you the height in 10 centimeters. What's nice about the state test, they give you a formula sheet, a formula reference sheet. Has all those formulas on it. So cylindrical, they're talking about the cylinder, so just be careful of the spelling. And there's the V, and there's the formula for volume. So V equals pi r squared H. So I'll just move that there so we can use it. All right, and let me get a pen again, and let's fill in some stuff. This is where a calculator does come in handy. So V equals pi r squared H. So what we're going to do is we're going to substitute in place of R. They said R. Let me get a different color. I'm sorry. We're going to substitute in place of R the radius, which was 3.25, and we're going to square that. So I'll put that in parentheses and square that. Then I'm going to multiply that by the H, and H we're going to substitute that for 10. And then we're going to multiply that, and all we're going to do is put a pi symbol at the end. So let's get our calculator to do our multiplication. So 3.25, and I'm going to square that, and that gives me 10.5625. Then I'm going to multiply that answer by 10, the height. And there's my answer. So let's drag that out there. Let's drag that out there. There we go. Shrink it a little bit. And I see there it is. It's B, because all I have to do is put the pi at the end of my answer. So it's going to be B. So let's write that down with the pi at the end. So my answer is going to be 105.625 with a pi at the end, which is choice letter B. So it's a good thing we had the formula to deal with that. That way it helped us out, and we had a calculator. So don't try to do it by from hand. Use your calculator because the state test is allowing you to use it. So just use the calculator. There's no harm in that. So there is our volume, and our volume is that three-dimensional space inside of the cylinder. So remember, if you need homework help, there's Dollar Teacher Homework Helpline at 212-777-3380 from Monday to Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Remember, we have YouTube tutorial videos. Check out our latest math prep video, Math Prep PKMS Math Prep 19. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. My channel name is Dan Robinson. Give us a thumbs up. Also, you can write a comment. Let us know how we're doing with these tutorial videos, if they're helping or if they're not helping. Let us know what we can do better. You can tweet me at drobmath1. I hope you watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays, 4:30 to 5 p.m. on Optimum Cablevision, Channel 15. So good luck on the state test. I know you're going to do well because you're studying hard. Buena suerte and exámenes. If you want to study with Dr. Rob, you can uh, write me at robinsonmath@aol.com. I'll be glad to send you a worksheet on this information. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Dr. Robinson signing off. I'll see you next time. Good luck and bye. Bye.